everybody, Karen here, the Unpinned Creative at Unpinned Creative. It has been a while, but I have got a new journal made. It is just a little one, and it started off as an altered book, but then the cover didn't work for what I did with the inside, so I've used some pages for the book in the ephemera, and the rest is classic junk journal style. So this is the cover. And to give you an idea of the size, it's a bit bigger than A5 that way. If you want actual measurements, I'll put it in the description on my website. So we have a beautiful fabric cover with bears. I've had this fabric in my stash for probably 15 years at least. And then I added some splatters in gold and black to it. And on the front we have some recycled coffee bag, some upholstery fabric appliques, buttons, lace, a bit of ribbon, and some lace flowers, and some yummy threads hanging off. Alright, let's have a look inside. So on the inside cover we have a little box here that closes with a magnetic clasp, and it's just got some scraps and trims and things that you can use for collage and decorating pages in the book. And then we have a little coin envelope as well. The front and back covers are the same. And in the coin envelope we just have some music flashcards, a playing card from Happy Families game. I don't know if anyone remembers that game from when they were little, and a standard playing card. And then the first page. So these are pages from the book that I used, which is the Fairy Logic book. It is by a New Zealand illustrator, and she makes the most gorgeous illustrations of animals. It says, "It's been lovely, but I have to scream now." And I love that so much. The background pages are a digital that I made, and we've just got some washi and a tab. That's a part of the digital, some coffee dyed paper, another part of the digital that I made. I love animals, obviously, and I love these cute images that I created to use in this journal. So it's pretty plain, with lots of space for decorating or writing. Aren't they cute? I don't repeat gossip, so listen carefully. And just some stenciling on that page. More digitals, coffee dyed paper. That is a little tag that I made with part of a page of the book. Space to write on the back. A gorgeous orangutan, and that is the center of the first signature. Another tag with the other part of that page from the tag just before, space to write on the back, and a beautiful hippo in a canoe, because where else would a hippo be? That is a little tuck spot. This one says, "Life is full of challenge and frustration, but sooner or later you'll find the hairdresser you like." Isn't it beautiful? Look at that giraffe. Here we have, "Anyone can be passionate, but it takes real lovers to be silly." And we have some snails in a house, which I loved that snails have their own houses attached to them, and then I put them in a house. That's my warped sense of humour. I love this guy. He's so cute and snuggly. No day is so bad that it can't be fixed with a nap. I agree entirely. Look at his beautiful face. If you leave me, can I come too? I love that. Another one of my favourite pages. I am not tense, just terribly alert. And it is a beautiful meerkat with some thread whiskers and eyebrows and journaling space on the back. Look at that sweet rabbit. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, it's quite possible you haven't grasped the situation. And this page has a beautiful gazelle or something of the sort. I'm not sure exactly what it is. So he just slides up and down. He could actually be pulled all the way out if you wanted to and written on the back. He just has plain coffee dot paper on the back, but it might be tricky getting it back in again, so up to you. And he hides in there and the tab flips up. And that page was the reason I had to abandon using the original covers of the book, because it sticks out so far, but I really wanted to do that. On this page we just have some lemurs. Is that what they're called? I think they're called lemurs. I can't remember. A little journaling card in a pocket. A majestic lion. And this page is just a little, I don't know what you'd call this. A little thing, a little flappy thing. I would be unstoppable if I could just get started. That is totally me, as you probably know, by the frequency in which I post my videos. Oh dear. Anyway, I will fix that later. And that ribbon, string has some little beads on the end. Another gorgeous tag with part of a page and writing space on the back. And a handsome, handsome badger. You can't stay young forever, but you can be immature for the rest of your life. And shouldn't we all? I just love this book so much. Hedgehogs, one of my most favourite creatures on the planet. The trouble with workers, it's so daily. Journaling space on the back. Another little tag with journaling space on the back. And a precious froggy. I love green tree frogs. Another one of my most favourite creatures on the planet. And, sorry, I bumped the camera. Look at this. Gorgeous. Mole, maybe? I'm not sure. But it's very cute. A proud peacock at the fair. And another tag with journaling space on the back. This guy has a story to tell. If at first you don't succeed, swallow all evidence that you tried. If at first you do succeed, try not to look too astonished. Oh, it's so cute. My most favourite creature on the planet, the humble donkey. They are the best. A pocket with a tag and journaling space. Never go to bed mad, stay up and fight. That's humour, folks. And another coin pocket which has cards the same as in the front but obviously different ones, and another little box with scraps in it and magnetic closure. These are authentic vintage tickets, and there are authentic parts of negatives from film in both boxes. So that is my latest journal make, and I don't know what I'll call it yet. Probably something like funny animals, I don't know. And it'll be in my website today or tomorrow or sometime this week, but you can always message me if you're interested, and I will give you a sneak peek now of the next journal I have in progress. It is a good one, in my opinion, something I've been wanting to make for quite a while. So this is a Beatrix Potter journal. It is another altered book journal. It is very much a work in progress, but this is the cover so far and the back cover. And then it is going to be full of gorgeous, yummy, grungy papers. The idea is that it might have been a journal that Miss Potter herself may have used. I'm currently making some ephemera for it, and I will probably do a video where we put all the ephemera in together, just so you can be part of the process for once, because I haven't done a video like that for a long time. I won't go through it all now, but you can see it's nice and grungy and very much unfinished. We have this gorgeous piece, which I love. It is a mix of various book pages from Beatrix Potter children's books, and then grungy junk journal pages, and the ephemera is all made from book pages and scraps and things like that. And I am already in love with it, so I'm hoping it turns out pretty cool. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the spine yet. I'm leaving that till I see how big the actual journal gets, which might be quite big by the time I've finished all the ephemera, but we will see. So stay tuned, like and subscribe if you want to see how this turns out and more of my content as inconsistent as it is. You just have to put up with me if you like my stuff. All right, thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.